The year is 1995, a time when the world was on the brink of a digital revolution, yet still deeply rooted in the analog era. The internet is still a novelty, a mysterious new frontier that only a few have begun to explore. Dial-up connections and pixelated graphics are the norm, and action movies are all about practical effects, big muscles, and even bigger explosions. The genre is dominated by larger-than-life heroes who defy the odds. Enter Cybertracker 2, a film that embraces these elements with gusto. It's a sequel that promises more action, more drama, and more cyborgs. This sequel to 1994's Cybertracker throws viewers headfirst into a world of cyborgs, government conspiracies, and one man's quest for justice. The stakes are higher and the action is more intense. Buckle up because this is a wild ride through the heart of 90s action cinema. Expect high-speed chases, explosive confrontations, and a relentless pace that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Cybertracker 2 might not be a household name like Terminator 2, but it holds a special place in the hearts of B-movie fans. It's a hidden gem in the vast landscape of 90s action films. It's a film that revels in its own absurdity, delivering cheesy dialogue and over-the-top action with a wink and a smile. The charm lies in its unapologetic embrace of the genre's clichés. For those who grew up on a steady diet of VHS rentals and late-night action flicks, Cybertracker 2 is a nostalgic blast from the past. It's a reminder of a time when action movies were pure, unadulterated fun. Cybertracker 2 follows the thrilling exploits of Eric Phillips, a dedicated Secret Service agent played with steely resolve and unmatched martial arts prowess by Dawn the Dragon Wilson. Eric's world is turned upside down when his beloved wife is shockingly framed for a brutal murder she didn't commit. The true culprit? A sinister cybernetic doppelganger, meticulously created by a shadowy organization with ambitions of world domination. As Eric delves deeper into the mystery, he uncovers a vast conspiracy that reaches the highest echelons of power, threatening global stability. With the invaluable help of a trusty robotic sidekick named Tracker Number 9, who provides both combat support and crucial intelligence, Eric must battle his way through an army of relentless cyborgs and corrupt officials, each fight more intense than the last. His mission is clear and personal: clear his wife's name, restore her honor, and stop the villain organization from unleashing chaos upon the world. The plot is classic 90s action fare, simple, straightforward, and fueled by adrenaline with non-stop action sequences that keep viewers on the edge of their seats. There's no time for complex narratives here, just pure unadulterated action from start to finish, making it a quintessential action-packed thrill ride. At the heart of Cybertracker 2 is Dawn the Dragon Wilson, a martial arts legend known for his lightning-fast kicks and commanding screen presence. Wilson brings his signature intensity to the role of Eric Phillips, turning him into a force of nature that even cyborgs would think twice about messing with. Wilson's martial arts skills are on full display throughout the film as he dispatches foes with a combination of brutal efficiency and acrobatic flair. He's a one-man army, capable of taking on hordes of enemies with his bare hands. But Wilson also a certain charisma to the role, making Eric Phillips more than just a mindless killing machine. He's a flawed hero with a heart of gold, fighting for what he believes in. Cybertracker 2 is a product of its time, and its special effects are a testament to the pre-CGI era of action cinema, showcasing the creativity of that period. The cyborgs are a delightful mix of practical effects and stop-motion animation, giving them a clunky, yet strangely charming aesthetic that is hard to replicate today. They might not hold up to today's standards of realism, but they perfectly capture the spirit and energy of 90s sci-fi action. The film's explosions are equally impressive, with fireballs erupting across the screen in a symphony of pyrotechnic mayhem, adding to the excitement. These practical effects might seem quaint by today's standards, but they have a certain visceral quality that CGI often lacks, making them memorable. They're a reminder of a time when filmmakers had to rely on ingenuity and skill to create spectacular on-screen moments. A true art form. Cybertracker 2 doesn't skimp on the action. The film is packed with thrilling sequences that keep the adrenaline pumping from start to finish. Whether it's a high-speed car chase through crowded city streets or a close-quarters brawl in a dingy warehouse, Cybertracker 2 delivers the goods. The fight choreography is top-notch, showcasing Don Wilson's martial arts prowess in all its glory. He moves with lightning speed, his kicks and punches landing with bone-crunching impact. The fight scenes are brutal yet balletic, a testament to Wilson's skill as a martial artist and the filmmaker's ability to capture his movements on camera. It's impossible to talk about Cybertracker 2 without mentioning the influence of Terminator 2, Judge Management Day. The similarities are undeniable, from the cyborg assassins to the themes of technology gone awry. But Cybertracker 2 isn't a mere rip-off. It takes inspiration from James Cameron's masterpiece while adding its own unique flavor to the mix. Where Terminator 2 is a dark and brooding sci-fi epic, Cybertracker 2 is a more lighthearted and over-the-top affair. It embraces its B-movie sensibilities, delivering cheesy dialogue and outlandish action with a knowing wink to the audience. It's a film that knows its limitations and revels in them, creating a fun and entertaining experience that's impossible to take too seriously. Cybertracker 2 is a quintessential B-movie, and that's a big part of its charm. It's a film that's more concerned with entertaining its audience than with adhering to any high-minded artistic pretensions. The plot is riddled with holes, the dialogue is often groan-worthy, and the acting can be downright wooden at times, but somehow it all works. Cybertracker 2 is a film that's best enjoyed with a healthy dose of irony and a love for the tropes of the genre. It's a film that knows exactly what it is and doesn't try to be anything more. And in a world of increasingly serious and self-important action films, there's something refreshing about its unapologetic embrace of B-movie excess. The 90s were a magical time, a decade that brought us some of the most memorable moments in pop culture history. Cybertracker 2 might not have set the box office alight upon its release, but it has since gained a devoted cult following. This film, with its over-the-top action sequences and charismatic leads, has carved out a special place in the hearts of many. For many, it's a nostalgic reminder of a bygone era of action cinema, an era where the lines between good and evil were clear and the heroes always saved the day. It's a time when practical effects reigned supreme and action heroes were larger-than-life figures who could defy the laws of physics with a single roundhouse kick. The stunts were real, the explosions were practical, and the adrenaline was palpable. The film's cult status is a testament to its enduring appeal. It's not just a movie, it's a piece of history that continues to resonate with audiences old and new. It's a film that has found new life on home video and streaming services, introducing a whole new generation to the joys of 90s action excess. The accessibility of these platforms has allowed Cybertracker 2 to reach audiences far beyond its original release. It's a film that's as entertaining today as it was upon its release. A reminder that sometimes the most enjoyable films are the ones that don't take themselves too seriously. It's a celebration of a time when movies were made to entertain, to thrill, and to leave you on the edge of your seat. Cybertracker 2 is a wild ride through the heart of 90s action cinema. It's a film that's packed with explosions, fisticuffs, and cheesy dialogue, all delivered with a knowing wink to the audience. It's a film that's unapologetically over the top and thoroughly entertaining from start to finish. While it might not be a cinematic masterpiece, Cybertracker 2 is a film that holds a special place in the hearts of B-movie fans and anyone who grew up during the golden age of VHS rentals.